Hello, everybody. It's been a while since I've been on here, hasn't it? Just wanted to pop on and say, oh my goodness, this sun feels fabulous. I'm snuck outside for just a little bit. Son is watching a rerun of a baseball game of the Nationals, and hubby is running some errands, and so I am sneaking outside and taking a break from doing all things PTA right now. And today's conversation of support is really about, let's as we kick off the Staff Appreciation Week. First, I want to thank all of our teachers, all of our staff. And staff includes anybody who works in that school building. We need every single one of you to be able to have a successful school environment, a safe school environment, and a healthy learning environment for our kids, right? I love celebrating staff appreciation because we need everybody. So thank you to our teachers for working so hard every day in the classroom, our special area teachers, our school nurses, the secretaries, custodians, cafeteria workers, bus drivers, and our administrators, the principal and assistant principals, and our paraeducators and inclusion helpers and all of that. Every single one of them deserve to be appreciated and acknowledged this week for all of their hard work. But what I wanted to come on and say was that, remind everybody, especially if you're a PTA volunteer, let's encourage one another. Let's encourage our volunteers that even though this is like the most stressful week for all of us volunteers, trying to make thing as nice as possible as we can for each school, it's a lot. And many of our volunteers also work a full-time job. And so it's not easy. And, I know there's a lot of people out there that are struggling to put together nice and everything for their different schools, of their PTAs or their PTSAs. And, I want to say that I acknowledge you. I see you. I know you're working hard. You're doing your best. You know, Communication is such a big issue in all areas of our lives. And, being able to make sure we're all on the same page, whether it's staff talking to the PTA or the PTA talking to someone in the school building about what kind of a program we're doing or what kind of event we'd like to put on for you. Just remember, we're doing the best we can too with the tools and the things that are in available to us right now. Many of our PTA units are not very big, and we have been struggling for the last 2 years because of the pandemic, and we're still struggling. We don't have as big of a group of or a way to connect with the parents, and so many of us are working on very small bare bones crew. It might be the officers and a few other parents doing all of this for you. So we don't do it to hear the thanks, but we all know that we want to hear that every once in a while, right? We want to know that somebody noticed that we worked extra hard to try and give you this luncheon or to give you this snacks or, and if we couldn't do it this week, it's okay. It just means that for maybe this is not a great week to take a day off from their job. And so, we might be moving an event. We might offer you a breakfast some other time in the next few weeks, and that's still considered staff appreciation. So, this is such a stressful week for a lot of people. It's an exciting and fun week too, though, when we get it all together and when we can, encourage everybody. But just remember, it's okay if you didn't decorate for the teachers, if you didn't go in and make it all, have a big theme or whatever. If you put together a snack cart or a luncheon and that's all it is, that is perfectly fine and it's okay. And if you're lucky to have lots of helpers and parents who can come in and take the time to decorate and go above, then that's fine too. I applaud those that have the ability to do all of that. It's tough. And what do they say? Comparison is the thief of joy, right? We don't need to compare our PTAs against each other. Oh, well, so-and-so's PTA did all of this, and look how fancy it was. Your food's going to taste the same, right? So if they're providing you food, if parents and families have donated food, it's all going to taste the same no matter whether or not the room you got it from in your building was decorated extra special or not. So, as the volunteer end of things, I'm just trying to hang on and do my best, trying to maneuver 4 or 5 different schools this year, and coordinating all of this. I know I personally could not do this without the help of fellow parents, especially because I'm not even in local Harford County right now. I'm still in Ocean Pines, and I'm trying to do a lot of this virtual stuff, and I need and rely on people to come and help me do the in-person stuff. And I had a PTA friend help me out with placing an order and all of that, so we're able to still provide a luncheon for one of the local high schools, and that is so very much appreciated. She didn't have to do that for me. She could have just said, "Oh, sorry, too bad," but she didn't. She took the time out of her schedule to run down and help a PTA unit be able to provide something for another school that she's not even affiliated with this year. So I just kind of wanted to pop on and just remind everybody, we're all busy. We're all struggling to make things right, and doing our best. And we don't need to make it even harder by being negative with each other, right? So when we're tired and exhausted mentally and physically trying to do things, look at that person and tell them thank you. You can tell them, I see you. I know how hard you've been working. And I'm telling you, that'll be just the right amount of encouragement that they will find their second or third wind, and they will be able to finish out that task that they're struggling with. I know that's happened to me before. So I was having a real rough day with a whole bunch of, a couple of unhappy parents, and yet one parent really took the time to acknowledge the hard work that we were doing, and that meant a lot. That gave me enough push to keep going forward. So let me know what you're doing for staff appreciation. Do you have kids in the school system anywhere, somewhere? What are you doing? Are you having the kids write just a nice little letter, or depending on their age or whatever, have them draw a picture for their teacher just to say thank you. Staff appreciation doesn't mean we have to spend lots of money, right? So there's plenty of low cost ideas out there. So, but I think what teachers really do enjoy getting are those personal little notes. I mean, I know I've kept all the ones that I ever got from preschool, from my preschool kids, and oh gosh, some of those preschool kids are in college now. Some are, moving into middle school and high school, and it's just amazing how much time flies, right? So, I hope everybody's doing well. I'm sitting outside on my deck. Look at my pretty azalea bushes that are blooming. I've got the dark red, the pink. I don't know. Can you see the purple one back over there? So I love being able to be here and see all the flowers bloom and everything like that. But I do miss my Harford County folk. Just know that. But, it's much easier on AJ to stay put right now. It's not as easy for us to travel as much. But, if you can get outside, enjoy some of that sunshine, rejuvenate it. I don't know about you, but the sunshine rejuvenates my soul and gives me that just enough energy that I can keep going. Because, I probably still need to go do more computer work, but I'm going to wait till for just a little bit longer so I can enjoy some of the sun before I go sit inside and in the room again, inside. So Mother Nature, I'm ready for you to be more consistent with your warm weather, and I hope everybody else is doing well. If there's anything I can help you with, if you're a PTA person or a volunteer or a parent who doesn't know what they can do for their school, reach out to me. I can answer you by email, text, or we can chat on the phone, whatever. I'm there to help support, considering, my oldest is going to turn 30 at the end of the month here. I'm going to have a 30-year-old child. And so, you don't still have to have kids in the school to be able to support the local PTAs and encourage them and appreciate the volunteers doing their work this week during Staff Appreciation Week, and attend their meetings. We're still meeting virtually and stuff like that, which is great for me because I can be in Ocean Pines and I can still participate in a meeting that's taking place in Harford County, or for a Harford County school. So, so I just wanted to pop on today. I know I haven't been a while. This is called the rough PTA look. My hair's a mess, but I just wanted to come on and just say, because I know I'm feeling slightly overwhelmed and stressed about this week, and I just wanted to give a little bit of encouragement today that to those who are putting together these luncheons, and if you can do only one day this week, that is perfectly fine. Remember what I said. What is it? I can't even think now what I said, right? Comparison is the thief of joy, right? So don't compare, don't worry about it. If you see another PTA who's being able to do something every single day this week, Monday through Friday, and you're only doing one day this week, it is okay. I'm telling you, it is okay, and it is appreciated. And one day is better than 0 days. And if for some reason your unit couldn't do it this week and you need to move it to another week, I'm sure, and I would expect and hope that our school administrators and staff would understand that and work with you and appreciate being acknowledged any point in the year, not just a specific week, right? And it's not about gifts. It's just about being able to say thank you. We appreciate you. We see you, and all of that. So I'm going to try, now that it's getting nicer and I can come sit outside, I'm going to try and do some more of these kind of chats off and on. So stay tuned. But that's it for today's little conversation of support. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you again for all that you all are doing, whether you're volunteering or whether you actually work at the schools. We're all needed and we're all appreciated, and we can all have a place in this universe to work together. So, all right. So I will chat with you again soon. Thank you for hopping on, and let me know if you want to chat about anything in particular when I do my next live. So, all right. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you soon. Bye.